Happy good morning, alright? Sing it with me, everybody. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Yeah, meow! Good morning. Congratulations on the first redeemed potato. Second faded, but good morning to you as well. 35 consecutive streams, that's insane. I'm telling you guys, you show up to more of my streams than I do. Welcome in, good to see you, good to have you. Yeah, so apparently I got a second mystery egg of whatever that little Corona 42 thing was in Go. Alright, so here's the rundown today. Here's the rundown today. Alright, I'm alive. I don't know about the awake and enthusiastic part. I'm alive. Awake, enthusiastic. Now, I am Irasto, Rita, 𝕮𝖨𝖙 𝕮𝖆𝖙, and that hot singular Russian woman in your area tonight. And here's how the rundown is gonna go. Alcohol shelf today. Yep. Alright, so here's the rundown. So, I will be working on the Adzenturers. What? The Adzenturer toggles are going all over the place because I don't remember anything of the hotkeys that I set for it. Yeah, you're without your backpacks now. We're gonna spend a half hour decorating the go room. I did promise chat that we're gonna put in a booze shelf today. We're gonna spend a half hour decorating the go room. And then you'll be able to join the room. However, on actual screen, I will actually be able to show you how I'm working on the Adzenturer asset, so it's not going to be hidden by the Go screen. The room will still be open in the background, and you can join, and you can draw on the whiteboard, and you can chat on the little bulletin board, and you can enjoy the booze shelf if you want. But I will actually be showing the art that I'm working on screen, because unlike last week's special project, hee hee ha ha, I can actually show this one off. Alright. So let's turn the music back on. We'll spend about 30 minutes decorating. And then we'll get to working on the actual asset. And I have no idea. I gotta reset all of the Adzenturers hotkeys. Hold on. Can I do that now as he's as an asset? Rather than... Can I? Alright, hold on. Remove all items from scene. Adzenturer 2. Yeah, okay, you can be here. Configured item, turn all expressions off. Turn all off. There's one without the hand. I'm scared. What does the turn all on button do? Oh god. Let's not. Okay, let's not. Okay, I need to change all of these expressions because I just like keyed them to very easy numbers for when I was testing it, but now that I'm actually typing stuff, all of the hotkeys keep on changing. Okay. AI viewers on streamboot.com. Ew. Ew. Do I have a mod in here? Do they want some sniping practice? Do they want some sniping practice? Yes. 𝕮𝖆𝖙 darling, welcome in, good to see you. How are you? Alright, let's turn the music back on. Okay, we got half hour of a room decorating today. Kill. I got the sniping practice in today. I actually know how to do it. This time I'm not totally reliant on my mods to know where all of the damn buttons are. Alright, I did promise you an alcohol shelf. But first I'm gonna move this shelf. Just a little bit to the right. Nope. There we go. Now it's not like totally inside the fireplace. Got it. Decompressing after handling a gloomy student. Ah. Yeah, that does kill some vibes. All right, where do you want the alcohol shelf to be? I don't want to put the alcohol shelf next to the bed. That just seems like a bad idea in general. However, putting very flammable manga on top of the furnace, that's a great idea. I don't know what you're talking about. Where do you want to put the alcohol shelf? Do you want to replace the water cooler with the alcohol shelf? Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? Do we want to replace the water cooler with the alcohol shelf? What about like right here? This seems like a nice place to put a little alcohol shelf. Alright, we have... What was it? A lockable cabinet, bookshelf, 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 bookshelf. There was a wine shelf. You guys saw it with me last time, right? Taisho, TV board, the dresser, magazine rack. Turned out some music from Persona to recharge after that because that took a lot out of me in the last ad. You can absolutely deliver a mood if you know how to do it. Rita, it would be funny if a message appears after banning someone saying they have been sent to target practice area. Ask Felix for that one. Ask Felix for that one. I have no idea how that works. Ask Felix. He's the one in charge of coding everything in there. Ask Felix. I don't know. I can probably do it in streamer bot. Probably. It's a folding chair. Yes, it is. You guys saw the wine shelf, right? I'm not hallucinating. There was a wine rack. There was a wine rack, wasn't there? I'm not hallucinating. You guys saw it with me last time. Won't keep me down for long, but it's gonna be a while. It's one gloomy student. Keep upbeat, upbeat. Plants, disgusting. For walls, was it a wall? Ugh. Well, not with that attitude. God damn. God damn, not with that attitude. Stay gloomy. I'm just trying to help, man. Stay gloomy. Alright. Where was the... wall display shelf? We can probably put the wine on the wall display shelf. Stay gloomy, man. Corkboard, corkboard. Pegboard. do you guys want to do a pegboard large or a... Are you not that adventurous? Maybe just a pegboard medium. Pegboard small for the beginners. Does this game allow for custom model imports? What do you mean custom model imports? I don't think so. If you can't make it in the character creation screen, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Wall box shelf, wall art shelf, accent wall. What the f... What? 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 You can just install a wall? Hold on. Hold on. Can I put curtains on this thing? I cannot put curtains in here for shit. Okay. What do you mean I could just put in a wall? I'm not hallucinating, right? There was a wine rack somewhere here. Wooden board. There's a barrel. Do you guys want to drink your wine out of a barrel? We can call it mead and pretend to be fancy. I meant like importing FBX or OB. I highly, 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 highly doubt it. I highly, 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 highly doubt it. Can you delete walls? No, the brick walls are there to stay forever because they're brick walls. But apparently you can add walls. There was what I know. Do you remember what it was? Do you remember what it was? Ow! What the fuck? Why are you like this? Hello, Brenty boy. Welcome in. I kind of want some lights. I kind of want some light. I kind of want some of these. I want some of these. I don't want some of these. They don't fit anywhere though. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Okay, it can be on the screen for now. Okay, I'm not hallucinating. There was a wine rack somewhere. I'm not hallucinating. Someone say brick. Someone say brick. No one say brick. Brick wall. I believe you. Sadly, I don't. God, where was the wine box? A claw machine. Oh my god. That's not great. Room, fragrance, blackboard, eraser, toys. It wouldn't be in toys. Hold on, I want to see. Is this? How big is this? Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Can we? Does it fit on one of these shelves? No, it doesn't. Oh man, I like that. Decor. Would it be in decor? Campfire ashes. Ew. Why don't you bring nature inside? Tone, where was it? Guys, I'm not hallucinating, right? Faded and I are not, like, communally hallucinating, are we? There was a wine rack. There was a wine rack. We're not communally hallucinating. Right? Wall, no. This is all stationary. Was it... There was wine in food. There was wine in food. Yeah, there's like a red wine. And there was wine bottles. But where was the wine rack? Writing desk. Is it so small? Shelf, shelf. It's gotta be in shelf. Lockable cabinet. What the? Oh, that kind of looks like a court podium. Pet house? No. Retro bookshelf. Grid shelf. Already have that. Vertically. Color box. And... oh, that's way too big. We don't have enough wine for that. TV board? No. Kitchen wagon. Polar rack. We can put the different wine bottles on the polar rack. What's a pop cabinet? Arched cabinet. Arched shelf. That just looks like a cheap kitchen cabinet. Pit cabinet. What the hell? Wood mini cabinet. That's just a block. Okay. Glass door cabinet. Kitchen. Cleaning supplies. That's a locker. That's a locker set. Okay. Chairs, beds, lighting, curtains. Where was the damn thing? 4 walls. Awning, seaside curtain, upper cabinet. It is practical. It is practical. Western style shelf. You can put the wine bottles on that if we're really gung-ho about it. Wall box shelf. Modern wall shelf. I guess that has to be good enough. Tabletop shelf box, shelf box, shelf box. Faded, I think we're just hallucinating at this point. Boxes? Wine box! It was in boxes all along. It was in boxes all along. Okay. We can put the wine box here. Right under the window. Okay. Found it. It was in boxes all along. Alright. Alright, we got it. We got it. Faded, we're not hallucinating. We're not communally hallucinating. Okay, drinks. Okay, we want wine bottle. Wine bottle. Wine bottle. Wine bottle. Wine bottle. Oh, actually, no, I do kind of want a champagne bottle. We're getting some champagne as well. Champagne bottle? Champagne bottle? Let's see, what's this? Sake, whiskey, ew. Sake, teapot, beer. No, you're not getting beer. Cider? Actually, cider's pretty nice. I'm not letting you have beer. Can do a little sake bottle. Cider bottle. Cider bottle. Cider bottle. Cider bottle. Cider bottle. Cider bottle. Tequila? No. Are there strongs? Energy drink? Coffee can. 5,000 milliliter can. Can you, like, decorate this later? I don't know. I don't think you can actually have, like, strongs on there. Delete all. No, no, no. Just this one. Whiskey bottle. Pet bottle. Coffee can. Beer in a cider bottle. There we go. And then you guys can fight over the singular red wine glass. There we go. There you go. You guys have your little booze shelf now. Just kind of grab. It's room temperature. It's fine. It's room temperature. No yeah, there's no Windex here. Pet bottle, cider bottle, champagne bottle, wine bottle, bottled beer. I guess because it's not considered a luxury relaxation item or whatnot. Foods. You guys want some soup cans? Nothing goes great with wine like some Campbell's chicken nudes. Like the absolute pair of a lifetime with wine and champagne. You get some tomato soups. Get some tomato soups. Actually, that does go pretty well together. Sweets, dishes. I already have my emergency quote-unquote soy sauce. Alright, there's your wine rack. Are you happy, Fated? No, we got a little wine rack here with with tomato soups. Okay, I did want to put 2 rotisserie chickens here. Actually, we can probably do 3 rotisserie chickens here. It was in utilities, right? My voice is still like waking up. Okay. I want to do 3 rotisserie chickens here. There we go. You can absolutely, you can go full Walmart rotisserie chicken in front of the fireplace. There you go. There you go. Was it an actual wine rack, or did you just put bottles on shelves? It was an actual wine rack. It is called a well, not a rack, but it's called a wine box. And we spent like 10 minutes searching for it. Welcome in, Goopy. Welcome in, Goopy. But sad because there's no tequila. I'm sad there's no vodka in here. You just get wine and champagne. What kind of boozy bullshit is this? Where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff? Alright, okay, we got 3 rotisserie chickens and we got our little booze corner. You know what? We have this windowsill. We can do stuff on this windowsill. Goopy doopy. Hello, Goopy. How are you, Goopy? Alright, save. How are you, Goopy? You can put your own custom image on the bottles. You actually can have a stronky. What the hell? You actually can have a stronky. I'm gonna need to... You're in charge of finding a copyright-free image of a stronky, okay? That's on you. You get me a copyright-free image of a stronky, I'll get you a stronky. How's that? That's the deal. That's the deal. You get me a copyright-free image of a Stronky or some off-brand like Whack Donald's or whatever, I'll put it on there. That's the deal. That's the deal. Alright, what else do we want to do? We have about 5 more minutes. The Glock clock. The Glock clock stays forever. The Glock clock stays forever. I'm pretty satisfied. I was gonna do your guys's desks today, but we got too distracted by the wine rack. We'll do your guys's desks I guess Thursday. I guess it would be Thursday. Alright, I'm gonna open up the room now. You guys can chill in the room now. And then I need to go to the bathroom. And then we'll start working on the Adzenturer asset. How's that sound? How does that sound? The wine is more important anyway. You're right. You're right. The wine is more important anyway. Okay. I'll open up the room, and then I'll go pee, and then we'll start on the Adzenturer asset, and I'll show you what I'm doing and what I'm planning and what the game plan is. Okay. Host. 16, sure. Close the room. Who can draw? Who can chat? Anyone? Sure. I still have my morning. Hold on. I might even cough myself out a little bit. Copy ID. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Copy ID. Okay. Relax, bro. Alright. Chill in the go room while I work. While I work with this code. I'll pin that. Alright, there you go, there's your room. There's your room. I don't know why Kick decided to become disconnected all of a sudden. I don't know why Green Sight decided to disconnect all of a sudden. I have to enter that chat manually. Alright, I'll go to the bathroom real quick. I need to get hydration. Don't forget your waters, everyone. And then we'll start on the Adzenturer asset. How's that sound? Alright, you guys can have your Wordle. Alright, I'm back. Good, everyone got their water, right? Yes, okay, so you guys have the code for the go room. You guys can chill at it. However, I will have my actual art software up on the screen today. I have a fruit smoothie. Oh, yummy, yummy. Okay, timer. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to set the timer. Timer. How many sessions do we want to do? 3? I think 3 was nice last time, right? 3 was good enough. 3 was good enough. We'll see how much we get done in 3 sessions, and then we'll bounce off of there. Alright. Alright, back to the mines with you. To the mines with you. Hold on, I have a... To the mines! Alright, we draw now. Alright, so what's the game plan here? Is I'm actually planning to do the Adzenturer in like 2 parts. My heart, everything is broken. Every time I get the Adzenturer up on screen, all my hotkeys go to hell. Alright, the 2 parts. So I want to do the base Adzenturer first with all of like the base toggles, and then I want to do a brush up on the Adzenturer with the new form as well, because again, Alta said that he's not gonna have the reference sheet for the new form until his tablet comes in, which is fine. It means I can just work on everything else instead. And just to make sure that all of the assets are like consistently in the same size across all 4 Ravenous members, I'm just gonna be like reusing the same file, but this is a Zenny. This is a Zenny. Okay, we can merge those layers. Arm. I just need the base arm to compare sizes with. Okay, that's my symmetrical layer. Dope. Let's back it up. I don't think I need this anymore. Okay. Do I need the sketches? I guess not. Okay. Okay, so that is going to be the base arm shape for him as well. I still don't know whether I want to draw the sleeves or not. Okay. So the goal today is just to get like a really good sketch in. As long as I can get... The better the sketch I put in now, the easier it's gonna be to rig later. Fuecoco? You have no idea how many times they've been compared to that. It's the Rizors. Welcome in, Artson. Good morning, good morning. Alright. It's a little small for an Adzenturer, don't you think? Just kidding. It's a bit of Fuecoco. It's definitely Fuecoco. Okay. About yay big? Yay big. Because they will grow up to be 8 apples tall in their new form. Okay. Wait, the chat rats! Yeah! Yeah, no, we're working on the Adzenturers today. It's their day. It's their day today. It's their day today. I'm also kind of using them as a reference. Yeah, no, that's the thing. The Adzenturer now, the current Adzenturer asset, it doesn't have the mouth rigged for sound effects because I didn't think there would be a TTS, but now we have. Was his name Riley? What was the TTS man's name? Riley or whatever? Russell? Whatever? Yeah, the mouth wasn't original. The current asset does not have a mouth rigged for TTS, but this new one does. Like the Cinderbuns, the Nebbies, and the Rizors, they all have the mouth rigging. Bingus! The audio still comes along. The audio still comes out. But the mouth does not move because it's not rigged to move. This one will be. Unfortunately, that does mean I'm gonna have to lose some of the expressiveness. Ooh. Unfortunately, that does mean I'm gonna have to lose some of the expressiveness in the mouth unless I want, like, to rig, like, 4 different mouths, which I don't think I want to do. I'm like, sorry, love you, but I'm not rigging 4 different mouths. Forward facing at Zenny can't hurt you. It's okay. It all evens out when you put the smile in. It all computes out when you put the smile in. Wait, I just remembered. We can put the train sounds on. Where was the... Train. Give me train. Okay. Now I'm in my element. Now I'm in my element. Chug, 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 chug. Nah, choo-choo is for... stopping. Or whenever you need to bring attention to something. If you have just a good consistent chug, that means you're having like a good train ride. What is this? Wait, do you see the comment underneath? Look at the Borzoi Shinkansen! Do you see the comment underneath? There's a Borzoi Shinkansen in there! Gimme! Gimme, 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 gimme! Yes, I need the Borzoi Shinkansen. That's why I said it. Yes, the Borzoi Shinkansen. Just pure yesness. Alright, I wonder how close I am to the proportions here. Probably not very though, am I? How close am I? Because I know I draw the Adzenturers' legs different. I actually draw them detached from the sphere. Oh, its face is way smaller than that. Okay. Okay. Now, I do want to, like, rig the top of the mask to kind of function as eyebrows. I think it'll be really cute when it's animated. Like, when it's worried, the mask will go up like this, or when it's mad, the mask will go down like this. I do want to rig the mask to kind of function as, like, pseudo eyebrows. I think that would be adorable. Alright, backpack straps. How did I do this last time? I want to ride on the Bounciest Shinkansen. That sounds amazing. Now, sorry if I'm a little low energy today. My stomach has been feeling like a 5th grader's science fair experiment all morning. But I'm here. We persist. We persist. We won't even hear it, or see it, or get the chance to ride on it. I wonder if I should do an underfill on this. What did I do last time for these proportions? Unfortunately, all of the files for the original 𝕮𝖆𝖙 are on my old laptop, which is dead. So if I wanted to copy the original 𝕮𝖃𝖙, I'd have to get out my external hard drive, which might be worth it, actually. For consistency's sake. I now am getting dog tweets. Yippee! That's the best kind of tweets. The best kind of entertainment you could possibly get. Okay, equine dentist? Putin, what the hell? Never mind, I concur. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is amazing, thank you. Never mind, I take it back. That was a good link. Thank you for allowing me to click on it. It's a dog. It's a flat. It's a flatty. It's a flatty. You've heard of fatties. Now get ready for flatties. Fat pugs and flat bugs. The first comment? What? Hold on. I didn't read the comments. Okay, maybe I should start doing that. I don't know, something looks off. I think it's because the hands are like supposed to be up here. But if I put it too down low... it's gonna look weird in the hands. Spherical! Right, so the quote-unquote shoulders will start at about here. I like the duality of the borzoi being huge and graceful, but also a bit of a... What do you mean a bit of a derp? It's been consistently ranked as one of the dumbest breeds out there. That's why I love them so much. They're not a bit of a derp, they are like the king of derps. They are like the professionals of being stupid. Like, they consistently rank as some of the dumbest breeds out there. I love them. Clearly I need to take care of one, but they're a bit too big for our small space. Oh yeah, I would also get a dog, but like the thing is, they need a lot of space for exercise. You cannot have them in tiny Asian living areas. Like, that'd just be cruel to the dog. I fear they'll chase after cars or something. Well, that's the thing. Borzois are actually incredibly lazy. They're actually incredibly lazy. Like, you have to train them to actually want to do their jobs. Okay. Oh, okay. So if I do this arc here... That's look at... Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm cooking. I was also thinking about having two different versions of arms. So there's like the normal tippy-tappies. And then there's these guys, which will be really easy to do with an underfill. So I can probably do it the same way I did it last time, when just having two different arms, as long as my base layers looks connected. I'm probably not gonna do lap rights on this one, like I did for the last model. Hold on, it's doing a sit now. It's doing a little sit now, and then I think, what was it? W? And it's a stand. One, because, well, he doesn't use this toggle, like, at all. He used it once for the lap rights thing. And then, like, never again. The stand one... That's just gonna be standard so that it can function individually without the arm, just like the, you know, the Buns, the Nebbies, and the Rizors. So I don't think I'm gonna include the squat toggle on this one. Mostly, well, it just never got used, so. Okay, back in my arm you go. So I don't think I'll include that toggle, just mostly because it just never got used. Slav squat incorporation. That pretty much was a Slav squat. Alright, and this one can also be a nifty little underfill. That textured atlas is gonna be huge. Yeah, so like, I draw the legs differently. Like, I want to separate the legs from the spherical body. Alright, I gotta fight I will now continue. Oh, that's right! Art fight! Have fun in art fight. Have fun in art fight. I hear they have 3 teams this year. Yeah, comedy, mystery, and tragedy. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think I would have been in tragedy. I'm really good at writing tragedies. Did you guys read my OCT entry about the dog? No? Good. I think we went over that one stream long ago. But they plopped me in mystery. You can choose your teams. Well, you would be able to before that started. I don't know if you're locked into them now or not. You should be able to choose your teams. Okay, I think I'm getting the shape and proportions down. One, to where it looks normal. But also to where it's functional. Because the design, though it is good, it's not necessarily functional. For full model. So the proportions, I do have to Rita-fy the proportions a little bit. So that they look good while standing and in the arm and walking and all that good fun stuff. I think I'm just gonna have to do the almond arm shape like I did last time. I'm locked in on mystery because I joined late. Ah, okay, naruhodo. I would have definitely gone for tragedy. I would have been, if I had participated, I would have been team tragedy for sure. Is it just me or does it look fat? Like more spherically inclined than normal. Hold on, I think I know. Let's get you some longer leggies, guys. There we go. Either that or comedy because Lemony Snicket ain't got shit on what I got. Lemony Snicket wishes he could write my life, man. This is starting to look very cute and rotund. Thank you. I'm like... I'm looking at the original proportions, which you guys can't see because it's on a different window. It's not picking up on stream. I'm looking at the original proportions, but I'm also looking at be like, are these riggable proportions? Like, how much movement can I get out of this? With how, and would I need a toggle for this, or can it do automatically? Because no, like, in his style, and I guess a lot of other styles, the legs are just, like, a part of the body. I like to separate the legs from the body. One, I think it looks cute. And two, it looks more natural when I rig the legs. So there is a little bit of, inputting Rita's own spin on it. That definitely goes into this. Alright, break time. Break time. Alright, what have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to? Have you guys done anything productive? We fight in the arts. I know Worf's fight in the arts. God, that looks so much like me. Oh, man. That looks so much like me. And just scrolling while sitting behind two screens. With the clock, obviously. What are you up to? Minecraft? Ooh, what kind of mines are you crafting? That reminds me, I still need to play Minecraft. I need to... Okay. Question. Apparently Minecraft is supposed to come out for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm thinking, well, like, I have the Nintendo Switch 2, I just need to get, like, the card capture thing. I just need to get a card capture thing, and we'll be able to play Nintendo Switch 2 games. So do you recommend I get Minecraft on Nintendo Switch 2? Or should I get Minecraft, like, I think it's just PC download, right? So which should I wait until it comes out on Nintendo Switch 2, or do I just download it off of the computer? Because I know, like, on the computer ones you have, like, a bunch of mods, but, like, I don't want to deal with mods. I just want to play it pure and raw, okay? I don't want to download any mods. I finished work just before stream, so I'm doing nothing. Ooh, okay, relaxy. Relaxy, we like that. That's what she said. Yeah, I just want to enjoy it pure and raw as God intended, okay? You can just not get the mod. Yeah, I know, but like, other than mods, is there like any other benefit to getting it on the computer versus waiting for it to come out on Switch 2? It would run better on Switch 2, wouldn't it? I usually play Minecraft raw. Yeah, well, the blocks, the dirt, it's all raw. Pure and raw. The PC version is different, I believe. How? So it runs better? Wait, the PC version runs better? Shinjira and I would have sworn like the console, like having an entire console dedicated to just doing gameplay would have run better. Ah, the train sounds, they make me feel alive. I would have imagined the console one would have run better. Alright, what's in that wine rack? Oh, we can put pictures on, like, the wines and stuff. We can design our own wine. I'm gonna lie, I want some tomato soup now. We can design our wine. So, like, that was a thought I had, like, waiting until Minecraft comes out for the Switch 2. Because I just need a capture card. I still need to do research, like... What's a good capture card? Because I've never had one before. Because I had a Nintendo Switch Lite, which didn't have an adapter for a capture card, which is why I never played my Nintendo games on stream, because the Lite simply didn't have, you know, the capability to have a capture card. But now that I have the 2, after smuggling across Air Canada's horrible customer service, we can play Nintendo Switch games on stream now. I haven't bought any, but we can. I was also thinking, like, okay, we get to choose one. We either do Tomodachi Life or Pokopia. If we do either one of those, it'll be only one. Because they're expensive as shit, man. So each version, console and PC, is optimized for the platform. Well, that makes sense, yes. That makes perfect sense. Or who knows, maybe there'll be like another chill world-building game that'll become really popular later down the line by the time I actually get around to buying a capture card. But right now, the 2 toss-ups is either Tomodachi Life or Pokopia. And in Tomodachi Life, I would probably be making, like, historical versions. Like, we'd probably have, like, I don't know, Gandhi and, Cleopatra be in the game. Alright! Back to the mines! Back to the mines of concentration! Whatcha? Back to work! Some minor gameplay differences? Well, if they're minor, it doesn't matter, does it? Back to the mines with ye! That is probably gonna have to go out. Would probably have to change the backpack straps on this, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. There you go, there you go, now you can see. I'll probably draw these straight. Because it's easier to curve a straight line than it is to straighten a curved line. Because, you know, bias and everything like that, the Adzenturers is going to be way more advanced than the other Ravenous mascots. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. One, it has another form, and two, I've already set a precedent for how many toggles it should have. Art stream Slackum, darling. Welcoming, good to see you. How are you? Well, it's not. We've had 2 art streams last time. It's just this time I'm allowed to show what I'm working on. Unlike last week's special project, which should be coming out on my birthday, I'm so excited. July 22nd, don't forget it. Will this one go for 12 hours too? No, I do have singing lessons and then in the afternoon, and then I have Japanese lessons at night, so I do gotta go in 2 hours. I do gotta go in 2 hours. Yeah, I think my best bet is probably to draw this one straight and just have a lot of points on it. I forgot what they're called, brain dead. Okay, I tried being awake, alert, and enthusiastic this morning, but it's not easy before the sun is up. I agree. Unfortunately, in Japan, the land of the rising sun, the sun is up at like 5 in the morning. The sun is up at like 5 in the morning. Land of the rising sun, indeed. We don't have daylight savings time here, and I wish we did. But how else are all of the old people supposed to be out and about? Safely. How else are they supposed to catch the early bird specials at the very sad and pathetic Denny's? Like, I'm telling you, American Denny's, way better than Japanese. Japanese Denny's is sad. It's just a family restaurant. Like, it has no identity whatsoever. It, like, I went to a Japanese Denny's, and it was, like, nothing special. And that was their selling point. Their selling point was that it was so bleached of any kind of identity on its menu or anything. American Denny's is the best. Wafho. Wafho. I gotta be a strong advocate for the Wafho. Wafho above Denny's. Denny's is good. But Wafho is peak. Fuck Canada, fuck Japan, American Denny's all the way. Wafho. Nah, I'm gonna be a strong team trooper for the team Wafho. I've never been to that side of the Americas. That's where you get the good food, man. That's where you get the good food. California? No way. No way. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with the base form for the Adzenturer. The cheeks are a little bit small, but that's whatever. Make the cheeks a little bigger. Okay, I think we can start drawing the body parts. Maybe the pupils can be a little bit bigger. That is cute. That is cute. I like the idea of waffle, but I also like to eat pancakes without having a knife fight. Listen, the knife fight is optional. You need to order it if you actually want to have one. Otherwise, oh my god, their hash browns, amazing. Alright, I think we can start at least getting the body down. I'm gonna get his arm later, mostly because I don't have references for it. I mean, I do from the screenshots from the 2.0 debut stream, but like... I don't know why, my screenshots always shift the colors a little bit. And he also has that like weird, slightly below the elbow sleeve, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to deal with that right now. And all of his forms and the liquid lightning or whatever the hell that is. I don't want to deal with that right now. I do not have the spoons for it. I guess okay, Irasto's. I might just need to increase the canvas size a little bit. Edit, change canvas size for whenever their second form comes out. Just to make sure everything fits. Irasto's. Hate to say it, don't need you anymore. Bingo. Okay. Shh. Shh. Oh, hello, hear me out. I'm sorry. My green site chat for some reason isn't connecting to streamer about welcoming. Good to see you. Good to have you. Just here to spread the love and support for all the real artists and riggers in the VTuber space, because without them it would never even exist. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are those real trains? Mine are. I don't know what you're talking about, but my trains are always real. Those are real trains. Yell, hey, hell yeah. Oh no, did you guys see there was like this like AI VTuber model generator that just got released by some popular VTuber or whatever, and I'm like, it just makes me want to vomit. Like, why would you do this? Why would you decide to be the scum of the sphere? I may be going crazy. I'm going crazy. I heard tapping earlier and now trains. I don't know what the tapping is for. There was definitely clapping. It was definitely clapping. It was definitely clapping. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Oh, you guys can have happy tappies, sure. Oh. So the Adzenturers are not a perfect circle. The tapping was before the stream? The Adzenturers are not a perfect circle, but they're close. They have little flatter, wider bottoms. Do Adzenturers technically have butts? Like, I know we don't have necks, or eyebrows, or noses, but do we technically have butts? Do we have ass? I think 7's enough. Do we technically have ass in Mochi form? Perhaps. I mean, you're in a Irasto Rita stream. You kind of have to be crazy to be here in the first place. And keep coming back for 35 streams for some reason. If there are no butts, where is the appreciation coming from? Good point. Good point. You gotta appreciate from the bottom of our butts, man. Gotta appreciate it all from the bottom of our butts. Okay. point? I thought butts were round. Usually. Are you discriminating against pointy butts? What if they're... Well, I guess Adzenturers don't have bones. We got that angular, right? You know, in character designs, triangle means unpredictable and intimidating. Do we have butts? I want to have a butt. Are our entire bodies technically considered a butt? Some people have cute butts, others have acute butts. Some have Hank Hill butts. Okay, that was 7. Alright, let me make a note of that. 7. There we go. Okay, 7 point. Not the negative ass. Okay, how do I want to do this? I definitely want to do underfill for the arms out. Do I want to do underfill for the arms in though? I don't think so. I'm gonna need a lot of points on the backpack. Do I want 2 back? I don't think I want 2 backpack straps versions. I think I just want 1. I can probably duplicate it in program. Chat rat fan art, what are you up to? Oh my god. Oh, yep, the rats have triangular butts. Angular butts. Angular booties. Okay, okay. That was fast. I just posted. I had the Discord notification. I saw the Discord notification. Okay. Hold on. Alright, someone please memo what I'm saying right now. I want underfill for arms out. Underfill. And then for this one I want plain shape. Plain shape. Okay, for arms in. Okay. I want underfill for arms out. For this one, I want plain shape. Yes, thank you. Alright. Arms in, plain shape. Arms out, underfill. Okay. Thank you. Alright, backpacks. Legs! What do I want to do for the legs? Do I want plain shape or underfill for the legs? Well, I do want to make another running animation. Walking running animation. Arms in plain shape, arms out, underfill. Reminded, thank you. Legs. What do I want to do for the legs? Do I want to do plain shape or underfill for legs? I think underfill would be a safer bet. Because I could solve all of my problems with masks. However, I don't want to overload the mask count, because looking at his model, his model's got so much going on. If his mask count is set to 264 in VTube Studio, I don't want to overload that. So the less masks, the better. However, all of my problems could be solved if I could just use masks. What to do, what to do, what to do. Because the last thing I want to do is overload his VTube studio. His model already looks like a nightmare to load in. Fuck it, I'm giving him masks. I'm giving him masks. Okay. Masks. Torso. Limb mask. Okay, so what do I mean by limb mask? So you see how these little lines, they only kind of sort of meet here. Oh my god. So if I get a mask here to block out the black line, I can get a similar effect here. With enough warping, I can achieve a sketchy layer. Fuck it, he's getting a limb mask. He's getting a damn limb mask. Gonna need 4 of them, but that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna use too many other ones. It can be small. Okay. That means I can probably use plain shape for all of the limbs instead of underfill, and that would save some time in the texture atlas as well. Ah, but then XY angles. What do I want to do here? Yeah, no, that's gonna be plain shape. I still think I want to do underfill for this one. And then the legs can probably get away with plain shape. Because if I do underfill, will that benefit me at all? Plain shape. Plain shape. Legs will be plain shape. Alright, perfect time to decide that too. Break time. Break time. Break time. Alright, let me just memo this down. Plain shape as well. Plain shape. Alright, save, drink, stretch. How's everyone's Minecrafting and productivity coming along? How are you guys? Damn! Damn, I know, it took me like 25 minutes to decide whether I want an underfill or a plain shape, my god. That was a good pop. Nice! Love to hear it, I guess, I hope, maybe not. How's everything? Whoosh. Tutu, 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 tutu. Tutu, tutu, tutu. Sternum firework, ow. But also as someone who has had sternum pops that have been absolutely gnarly, the pain is totally worth the amazing feeling you get after it pops. So worth it. It hurts like hell, but it's so worth it. It hurts like hell, but it is so worth it. Wait, no, Worf, don't pin that! What was the room key again? I wrote it down. Tutu, 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 tutu. Let's have happy tappies again. Yeah, okay, so the difference between underfill and plain shape is basically if I want to separate the line art from the base shape into two separate layers, or if I want to keep it as a singular layered. There are benefits to both, but there are also cons to both, and that's why I was like, do I want plain shape or do I want underfill? Do I want plain shape or do I want underfill? Underfill is basically where you have the base shape and then the outline is just like a slightly bigger shape underneath that. Makes sense. Also, the pin was a misinput. My bad. No worries. No worries. And then plain shape is where it's all just merged into one layer, which I guess it's easier to control, but you do get less freedom with how many effects you can do with it. And I was thinking, I'm like, how many effects do I really want to commit to on this? Because this is definitely a project that can wildly get out of control if I don't put my perfectionism into check and say, no, enough is enough. Because the other mascots, they're like, okay, I got the base mascot, it does X, Y, and it has 6 expressions, except in the case of the Nebbies, which also had the bruh, which is also just like a very lucky combination of parameters that I already had, so it wasn't anything new. And then the Rizors, they have the chomp toggle, but that one was just requested by so many people, I'm like, alright, fine, I can just put that in. But luckily, I didn't need to make any new art for that one, I was just able to just combine pre-existing parameters and move it slightly down onto the arm for chomp chomp chomp. So, but with the Adzenturer, everything is just becomes 2 times more difficult. 1, they have another form. And 2, the first version already has so many toggles, and I'm not sure how many of them I want to carry on into the second model. Like, how many of them, like, realistically are gonna get used again and again? Because Happy Tappies has gotta stay. Happy Tappies has absolutely gotta stay. But Safety Hat, we haven't used Safety Hat in ages. Dark Mode, for some reason, hasn't been used at all. Leash, occasionally. Lap Rights has been used only once. So I'm kind of in like this, like, which toggles are worth keeping and which toggles are worth tossing? Because whatever toggles I end up keeping and tossing, like, whichever toggles I end up keeping, I'm gonna have to make twice for the 2 different forms, and that's gonna snowball really fast and really hard. Alright, back to the mines. Back to the mines with ye. Back to the mines with ye. Let's go. Let's go. And so it's just a giant decision making of like, which toggles do I want to keep? Which toggles do the Adzenturers want to keep? Which toggles does Altus want to keep? I'm like, well, consultation isn't really the greatest option here, so I'm just playing guessing games for who wants to keep what and which ones can be tossed, because I don't want to include everything. That's gonna snowball into a massive project. Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. You colored it! Cute! Oh, what the... I gotta rein in the Adzenturers toggles, Mike, because I got them, like... Anytime I type anything, it activates. Hairpat, thank you! Okay, back to the actual minds of fighting art. Back to art fight. Back to art fight. Damn, Adzenny's got leggies. We got to where we are through violence. We're thankful for it. I'm gonna fight all of the art. 𝕮𝖆𝖙, Duke's up, brother. Okay, and this is what I mean by having the limb mask. Wait, what is it? You can just kind of get this little effect on the leg with the limb mask. So now it looks like it's kind of connected there. then boom, you have like a nice leggy. And depending on how you manipulate the shape, you can change it. Alright, shade. I guess I want to do a little shadow. That's not going to be symmetrical. It should be symmetrical, I don't know. That does look better, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Fine, symmetrical. I'm gonna make the ambient occlusion a little blue, actually. Stretch. There we go. Actually, should it be? I see. It's under the pits, under the armpits. Okay. Fix that. Move that shadow that way. Violence? Yep. Art violence. Body shadow. Naked Zenny. Okay. You guys can stay a little naked. Alright. How big is this? This is huge, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's pretty big. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot of space in the textured atlas. That's... a little better. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, body shadow. And then leg shadow as well. Only at 50 so that when it's running, it can get darker. That's also huge. Okay. It really does not need to be any bigger than that. Da 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 da. Okay, so I only need like a 50 max anyway. Okay. Okay. Arms. Let's do the arms out. I'll probably do backpack straps next time. And this, I will actually get to show you guys what I mean by underfill. And why it's a convenient trick with this arm here. Give me a second to just draw it, and I'll show you why it's so very nice. But also some of the cons to it. Bingo. Actually, that doesn't look too great. Care package, thank you. Okay, we'll save, stretch, take a drink. Got 6 more minutes in this session. Okay, there will be backpack straps to help the illusion later, but this is what I mean by the benefits of underfill. I might add some shading to it later as well. So this is front, and this is back. Pay no attention to the Adzenturer going through an absolute crisis. Here. So if the so I have the torso, right? It is white with a black outline. Then on the front, I have only the white part And then behind the torso, I have... like, we can make it full black to make it easier to understand. Just the outline. So together, they look like they will have an outline no matter how they move. So for example, I'm gonna select just this part here. So if I select the front and the back and transform it, let's put the pivot here in the shoulder. No matter how I move it, it looks like it's gonna have an outline no matter what. So I can get some really good angles at it and still keep a consistent outline that works together with the body. So that's how an underfill works. I forgot what I had keyed as your masks. Do I want to put a shadow like this here? That looks nice. Break time, save, stretch, drink. Alright, you're out of the mines. You're out of the mines. Ooh. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? That was the last of our 30 sessions. It is 11 a.m. now. I do have only about an hour left. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Hello, Simon. Welcoming to the zoo. How are you? I am pulling my hair out over the underfill and all of that fun stuff. It's an adorable little sphere, isn't it? Okay, I'll probably do backpack straps and then the horn. And then... I don't want to do the face today, because the face is going to be kind of complicated. So I'll do... okay, maybe 2 more sessions. I want to do backpack straps and the horn. And that way the torso... The base torso will be done, and everything else can be just, like, built on top of that. How did the art sessions go? This is a rather spherical fella. This is a rather spherical fella. Very, very spherical adventurer. Yeah, I think I want to do 1 more session, maybe. So that I can get the backpack straps and the horn, and then the body will be done in theory. And then on Thursday, we'll probably work on the face, and then next week, probably either towards the end or next week, we'll work on the arm. I dread the idea. I don't want to work on the arm. Why does this design have to be like that? Ugh. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna draw the sleeve. I'm gonna need high definition images of his left elbow. Oh, he's the goober you're holding? Yeah, he is the goober. So the goober I'm holding is the 1.0 version. I'm making the 2.0 version. It'll be compatible with TTS and everything. It'll be able to yap. It'll be able to yap. I don't know if I'll be able to do an ankle biting version or anything like that. Because, well, then we'll have to, like, show off his ankles then. Progress so far? Alright, let's see. What's Worf working on? Okay, I love the colors. I love the colors. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, he's committing... Yeah, Worf is out here committing art violence. A lot of it, actually. A lot of it. Found a diamond. Nice. Mining for coal. Found a diamond. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is the website... Well, it's been 14 days since art... It's been 14 days since art fight started. Jesus Christ. Why is time go by so quickly? Why does time go by so quickly? Oop, ad. Okay, I suppose that's also a good time for me to go to the bathroom again, because, like I said, my tummy has been feeling like a 5th grader's science fair experiment all morning. If you will excuse me. If you will excuse me, I'll need to do a BRB anyway. Gonna try the Wordle again. I was muted the whole damn time, wasn't I? Oops. Why did nobody tell me? Why did nobody tell me? I was assuming you were still BRB. Hey, the BRB thingy went down, and my model was moving again. You saw me talking. Oh my god. Excuse us for respecting your privacy. You're excused. You're excused. We were warned you were going to tell us about the bathroom visit. Well, that's why I mute my mic, is because the bathroom is, like, right there. So, that's why I mute the mic, is so that it doesn't accidentally pick up anything from that room. Because it's, like, not even a wall away. But if I'm back, if I'm moving, if I'm talking... I mean, do you guys want me to tell you about my bathroom visit? Oh, God. I don't know what I ate or what I didn't eat, but my stomach is doing somersaults right now. I don't even know what I would have eaten. I literally just had, like, rice. That's it. Like, can the rice upset your stomach this bad? Oh, it's growling right now. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but that was a good growl there, too. I did this to us. I'm so sorry, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. You need more vegetables? Probably. Probably. But I don't know why it's so upsetty. I don't know why it's so upsetty. Maybe it needs spaghetti. It's been like this all morning. Does anyone want to come over to my house and cook me some vegetables? You're not... the rules are you're not allowed to use the stovetop. And there you also have no oven. So... There you go. Those are the rules. You want to come over to my house, you gotta make me some vegetables. No stovetop and no oven access. You have a rice cooker, a microwave, and a toaster oven that shuts off automatically after 5 minutes. I'll microwave a potato. Let's not. Let's not. A kitchen with nothing. Rice cooker, steamed veggies actually does... like, in tomato sauce, that does sound pretty good. Surely that can't go wrong. Yeah, not the last time I destroyed my microwave by putting a potato in there. Not the last time... God. In hindsight, that was so stupid. I don't know what the hell I was thinking the last time I put a freaking potato in there. Rice cooker... yeah, rice cooker steamed veggies with, like, in tomato sauce, I guess. A little bit of zucchinis in there. See, I do like broccoli. And I think we did say that, like, mushrooms are, by all technicalities, considered a vegetable in dietary. Like, it is a fungus, but as far as, like, when you classify it dietarily or whatever, mushrooms are a vegetable, right? Mushrooms are a vegetable, right? What's this egg thing? There it is. Is it screaming? We're doing what we're supposed to. Shut up. Alright. Diary. Completed tasks. Routine. How was your day? Stomach hurty. Tummy rumbly. Okay. Save. What did I write for this day? I got all the stains out of the carpet. Oh yeah. Tummy rumbly. Okay, to-do list. You. Oh. Okay. I got an achievement for that one. The poor Adzenturers is not having a good time. Let's see, what else can I do? Diary routine. Add a routine. Oh. The poor Adzenturer and poor Rita's tummies. Yeah, the Adzenturers toggles are basically the the absolute mishmash of what's going on in my stomach right now. Very appropriate. We're very matchy-matchy. Alright, hold on. Let me clear you out, buddy. There you go. Be normal. Be normal. Okay, do you just type in, like, task 1 or whatever? Okay, sure, we did that. Sure, we did that. I don't know what that works. Okay, to do, done that, timer. We did it! Good job! Yeehaw. Alright, I still want at least 2 more sessions in there. So instead of having a long break, 15... Okay, 25, 25. I have 45 minutes left. Let's do a 15... Let's do a 20-20. Let's do a 20-20 and do only 2 sessions. Sure, the Adzenturers can stay like that. Okay, 20 minutes, 5 minutes break, and then 2 sessions, and then we can get the backpack, straps, the other arms, and the horn in there, and then I'll call it good. I'll call it good. And then the Adzenturers body will be done for today. I was expecting to only get a sketch done today, so I am very happy with the progress we're making. I am very happy. Sounds like a plan. Alright. 2 20-minute working sessions, 5-minute break. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, with enough points, I should be able to deform it to what I need it to be. Okay. So, the thing about Life 2D is, it's easier to curve a straight line than it is to straighten a curved line. So if I draw the backpack strap straight, it'll be easier for me to warp it into whatever shape I need it to be later. That's why it's gonna look weird now, but, you know, Kronk meme, oh yeah, it's all coming together later. I can just do that, but with more control later. Here's what we're gonna do. Make it wider. Control V, Control C. Oop, oop, Control V. That's strap. Okay. Alright, inner hands. And that's gonna be plain shape. This looks weird, but more definitely one of those trust the process things. Gosh, looking good. Oh, Zennies are maskless. My bad. My bad. I don't know if I want to make the Adzennies pure white or if I want to make them a slight off-white. Because the Adzenturer 1.0 is a slightly off-white. That's okay, it doesn't have too many layers, I can decide later. Well, I can give him the unbrushed up version and see how that looks contrasting against his models as a pure white, and then I can do an off-white if it looks too bright. Is a cream-colored Zenny expired? Mayhapsedly. Mayhapsedly. Okay, the only thing I have left... Shadows. Shadow. The hand shadows and the horn. That's all I have left. Okay. I can probably do the shadows. Nub in shadow. Duplicate. There we go. Okay, horn. I have only the horn left to go, and then the body is done. Unless I want to make it off-white. I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. I think I want to make it off-white. I think I want to make it just slightly, ever so slightly off-white. Just because pure white doesn't tend to look good. I think I'm gonna make it off-white. Okay. That way it can also look more three-dimensional if I make the center point like white. Too dark. Okay. Color mixing? No. Colored. Approximate colored? Was it? Yes, there we go. Okay, I need the white. I want it gray. That looks good. There, now he looks a little bit more spherical as well. Alright, break time. 5-minute break time. She says as she continues working on it. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, there, now it looks more spherical as well. So like these, like, alright. Break time! Alright, last one. One more 20-minute session. I just get the horn in and make sure all the off-whites are good to go. And ready, steady. She's steady. Oh. I think my stomach has finally settled down. It's not gurgling and rumbling like it was all morning. Maybe it was that rice ball I ate. Because, like, they do say, like, whenever you have an upset stomach, just put some rice on it. Just put some rice on it. She'll be alright. She'll be fine. Get some rice in there, settle it. Like, I think what the thing about rice is that it just, like, settles. It works as a base to stomach acid? I don't know. All I know is that whenever your stomach's upset, just eat some rice about it. I had a little tuna mayo rice ball from 7-Eleven earlier. Onigiri. Or as some of my friends like to call it, the triangles, because they can't remember onigiri and be like, can I get some of those rice triangles? Be like, oh, onigiri's not that hard to remember, come on now. But honestly, calling them triangles is kind of funny. Like, can we get some of those triangles things? Can we get some of those triangles? The rice triangles? Lamau. The trains, they are putting me to sleep. The train sounds, I love them, but they are indeed putting me to sleep, because that's what I usually fall asleep to, is the train swaying and shaking my little apartment. Ooh. Again, like, honestly, I did say that I would be happy if I just got the sketch done, but the fact that I already have the body separated and done, that is, I'm making really good progress, considering all things considered, making really good progress today. And then Thursday, we're gonna be doing the same thing. We're going to be doing the same thing Thursday. Same time as well, 9 AM to maybe only 11:30. Like, maybe around this time would be quitting, because I do have a lunch date with my Japanese teacher, the little old lady, 70, I think she's 78, 77, 78, something like that. I have a little lunch date with my Japanese teacher. She's gonna be so cute. We're gonna see each other for the first time face to face in a very long time, because we've been using Microsoft Teams up till now, and good lord, using Microsoft Teams on your own is already a nightmare and a half, but trying to teach a 77-year-old Japanese woman how to use Microsoft Teams is like a second nightmare in its own right. Is a second nightmare in its own right, like... And so we just kind of gave up, because she doesn't know what buttons to push. She doesn't know what any of the pop-ups mean. She doesn't know how to log in if she gets automatically logged out, which is a thing that Microsoft does for security reasons or whatever. I guess the Pomeranian Doro is working for you. Like, if I could lock in, like, what I don't like is normally I, like, lock in for 2.5 hours straight. I think the only thing that, like, has me frazzled is like the mandatory 5-minute breaks and the 15-minute breaks, because I'm ready to go back. I just want to finish this thing. But the mandatory breaks are very unintuitional for me, non-intuitional for me. So like right now, I'm like, I want to get back to it. I want to get back to it. It is working, but I am also very frustrated with the fact that it's making me take a break, telling me to slow down, telling me that I need to take a rest. I'm like, no, let me keep going. I'm ready to run. Don't put a stop to my shenanigans. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah. So Thursday we're doing the same thing, but I might leave a little early just so I can get to that lunch date with her. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the mines, ye. Back to the mines with ye. I cannot get the shape of this horn. Come on, bud, work with me here. There we go. Shh. Yep, probably shouldn't do that. Okay, I do like the idea of the horn being a gradient, though, that's the thing. Like, I know on the official reference it's like a hard line, but I do like the idea of the horn being a gradient. I'm gonna keep that. Oop. Alright, what do we think? With 2 minutes left to spare, this is our horn. And all of the lines readjusted. Just a little bit bigger, a little bit pointier. A little bit flatter here. Alright. I could probably make the line art a little bit lighter as well. Let's go. Yatta! And it's a little off-white. Okay, like I wanted it to be. Okay, that's nice. That's good. I'm going to take a nap. We'll be back later. I think we're done. I think we're wrapped up. We've got a 15-minute break. I'm gonna give a shine. I'm gonna give a shine on the torso real quick. Just because we can. Alright, we are done, she says as she continues working on it. Alright, let me just finish this shine to give it a little bit more 3D texture effect. Head shine. Head shine. Add. Torso nub out back. Leg shadow molt. I label these immediately so that I'm not like searching for them later. Body shadow is also molt. Or multiply. Limb mask, Namafrastra, lemon shadow, that one's also molt. Nub in horn. Okay, there we go. There we have our Adzenturer body. Wow, that was a lot more progress than I thought we would make. Hey, little Adzenny, are you and your toggles that I never ever fixed okay down there? Are you okay, little guy? I know, I need to fix your toggles. I know. I know. Alright. Alright, I got the 𝕮𝖆𝖙 done, the body done, the body is done. Oh, yes. Okay, next, on Thursday, I do believe we're gonna be working on the face, and all of the parts of the face. I know I still have, like, Rai's arm as my main reference point here. That's okay, we'll take care of that later. Okay, plane shape, I don't need that memo anymore. And I don't need this memo anymore, I'm done with that. Plane shape is plane shape, okay. Yoshi! Yoku dekimashita! Alright, so the face... Again, I want to use the mask kind of as, like, eyebrows. Hopefully make it a little bit more expressive. The mouth. I'm not sure what I want to do with the mouth quite yet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the mouth quite yet. Because I do want it to be compatible with TTS, Russell, Riley, Roland, whatever the hell he's called. But that does mean I'm gonna have to cut down on how dynamic the shapes are unless I want to rig several mouths, which I don't, which, like, aren't even gonna be in use unless TTS is active anyway, so, like, it's not like the mouth is gonna be open more than 5% of screen time anyway, and it's like, how much am I willing to invest for something that's gonna be on screen only 5% of the time, you know? So I'm, like, kind of weighing my options here. It's like, how much work do I want to get put in versus how much realistically would this feature get used? Efficiency is one thing that I absolutely love about art. Is I want to take the emotion out of art and then replace it with cold, cruel, calculated efficiency and numbers. I know, it's a little backwards way of thinking about it, but I prefer it that way. Cold, cruel, calculated efficiency. Less emotion, more bang for your buck, I suppose. Select inverse. Alright, I want to make that just a little bit lighter up at the top. Because it does look still quite dark up here. Alright, and that headshot is just gonna be just a little bit. Whoa. That's barely anything. Yeah, I guess white-on-white action just doesn't come across very visible now, does it? Maybe I don't need a head shine, especially if, like, not gonna be visible that at all. I'll keep it like that, I guess. Okay, that's visible, but not distracting. Okay. I'll take it. I'll keep it. We're done, she says as she continues working on it. Isn't that the habit? Alright. Alright, so like I said, Thursday morning, same time as today, perhaps a slightly shorter stream. We're gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be working on the 𝕮𝖆𝖙 mask. I'm not sure what I want to do with the mouth yet, but the mask and the eyes and the cheeks, those are easy and pretty planned out. I might even explain how I did the effects on the 𝕮𝖆𝖙 nebbies and the Rizors. Because I did just kind of copy and paste them from the 𝕮𝖙𝖙, but, like, they were also... But the ones on the 𝕮𝖙𝖙 were also kind of sort of copy and pasted from the Adzenturers anyway, so it's like, well, we'll talk about all of the different emotion toggles that we could possibly have if we have enough time. And then next week, the art streams will probably be either the arm or the effects, and that's gonna be the art now. We're not gonna get into the rig until, like, way later. way, way later. This is gonna be a long John kind of project. It's gonna take a while, especially because the 𝕮𝖨𝖙 in particular has so many special qualities that the other mascots didn't have. So I'm probably gonna be like braining through that. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic, get my brain into, you know, working mode in the morning and see when I can cook up with it. I hope, ideally, I can have the 𝕮𝖨𝖙 done by August. That's the goal. I want to have the 𝕮𝖮𝖙 drawn and rigged by August. The first version. The first version where it's just the base Adzenturer with the movement with the base toggles. And then in August, I want to do the second form 𝕮𝖮𝖙. So, like, I do want to get the asset out ready and usable, the first version by August. And then the Adzenturers second form, I hope to draw and rig in August. So, full-on, completed Adzenturer asset should be done by September. At the very, very latest. I like to overestimate my deadlines just in case anything happens. But the very, 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 very latest that Adzenturer 2.0, including the brush up with its second form, will be done is September. Early September. So, base Adzenturer done by August, and then the 2.0 brush up, second form, done by September. That's the goal. That's the goal. And tomorrow, 𝕮𝖆𝖙 and I are doing a collab at 2 p.m. JST. We are going to playing Super Bunny Man. That's gonna be fun. That's always a hoot and a holler. Every time I watch someone play that game, it's just nothing but laughter all across. So 𝕮𝖃 and I will be doing a collab tomorrow at 2 p.m. JST. Do I have my schedule in? Oh yeah, I have the thumbnail already made for that. Thumbnail. Ta-da! I love this. I love this. 𝕮𝖃 and I are going Super Bunny Man tomorrow 2 p.m. Super Bunny Man tomorrow 2 p.m. JST. And then after that, on the weekend, I'm going on a trip. And then Wednesday, July 22nd, JST. It's my birthday. Probably, I don't know yet. I don't know yet what the exact JST time will be, but I'm thinking in the morning, I'm probably going to do a little bit of a birthday celebration. And then in the afternoon at, hopefully, maybe, I think, this is the tentative schedule, the special birthday surprise will be out on YouTube only. It's a Red Side exclusive surprise at noon, July 22nd, JST. That's the tentative plan. That's what I'm looking at. That it'll be most likely, again, subject to change, but that is the plan. That is the plan. July 22nd, noon JST. Special birthday surprise comes out on the red site only. There will be a stream before that on all three sites. So the purple, the red, the green site, all of them. There will be a stream on all three of those sites, but the surprise will be a YouTube only thing. Okay. The surprise will be a YouTube only thing. And I think that's all I have for announcements. So yeah, 2 p.m. Super Bunny Man collab with Bits tomorrow. Thursday morning, we're gonna be working on the Adzenturers face. Make it look nice and cute and pretty. And gonna put makeup on it and everything. Make it look as adorable as we possibly can. And then I'm taking the weekend off. And then I'm coming back on Wednesday morning and afternoon for a birthday celebration bash. I was thinking about doing a birthday hashtag, but I just don't think I'm big enough to warrant taking up an entire hashtag. So if you want to do like anything birthday related for me, just tag me outright. Just tag me outright on Twitter. Either like smack it in the Discord and say, hey, this is for your birthday, or just post it up on Twitter and tag me in it directly. Like I don't think we need to be taking up an entire hashtag for it. Yeah, so just tag me out, right? I don't mind the ping. I like pings. It gives me little dopamine to my brain. Makes me think, hey, people are talking about me and all that fun stuff. And I think that's it. Any other announcements? Other than pats on the backs, I got way more progress done today than I thought I would. So pats on the backs, pats on the backs to you guys who have been working along with me, even if it was just playing Minecraft. I hope your crafts have been mined. I hope you made some progress. I know Warv's out there in the trenches of the art fight war, throwing fisticuffs with everyone he sees. Alright. Do we want to... the 3 minutes. 30 minutes on the clock. Ish. Thank you, Zennies, for sitting in my arms today. I promise nothing. I should fix your toggles. I should. But once again, I promise nothing about fixing your toggles, okay? I promise absolutely nothing. Let's see, hold on. Okay, A... Oh, what? Apparently that's hotkeyed. Nice. Maybe don't do that? Oh, I get it now. It's because it's highlighted. That's why it does it some of the time and not all of the time. Okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense now why it does it some of the time but not all of the time. Okay. Look at me. I've been streaming in OBS for years and I'm still learning stuff about it. Maybe I should update it too. Alrighty, kisses on all of your forehead, and with that, I do believe we bid adieu to the red side and the green side people. Announcements. I feel from the bottom of my butt like I'm forgetting to mention something important. I don't remember what it is. Obviously, I don't remember what it is, but like I feel жопой чую like I'm forgetting to mention something important. I mentioned the birthday, which is the most important thing. So I guess anything after that is just a little side effect of, you know, me forgetting stuff. I don't know. Like there's this uneasy feeling in my gut, other than the other uneasy feeling in my gut that's been in there all morning, that I'm just like, I am forgetting something really important. Aren't I? Well, nobody's gonna die if I don't mention it. Alright. Kisses on all of your foreheads. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my butt. Red side and green side people. Mwah. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter, especially where any and all notifications go out, even before the Discord, but you should still join the Discord, where you can make fun and chat with me even when I am offline. All of those beautiful clickable links are down in the description below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. Bruh, I looked at my analytics. Do you guys have any idea how much a single like boosts me? It's kind of insane how at my size a single like, when what that does to my stats. It's kind of crazy. Please, if you can spare one button click, if you can spare the one button click to like the YouTube stream, please. It is actually insane. Chosen sub emote unlock? Ooh, what emote did you unlock? What emote did you get? Alright, red side, green side people, bye-bye. Bye-bye.